Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Candy and today I'll be doing a review for you guys. I have picked me up one of the Easy Detangler brushes and it's my very first time trying it, so I'm pretty much going to be doing a review and letting you guys know, my thoughts on the brush, whether I think it works better than the Denman brush or the typical regular shampoo comb that I normally use to detangle my hair, just to know how it works for type 4 hair. I believe I have about a 4B and 4C combination, as my hair type. This is how the packaging looks, you guys. It doesn't say Easy Brush anywhere on the package. First of all, I ordered it through an Instagram ad, first time ever ordering anything from any social media site. So it was, somewhat of a, very apprehensive mindset that I was going in when I was ordering it. And it took about 20 or 21 or thereabout days for the product to get to me. So I was getting kind of nervous, about it, wondering, if this thing was legit. Because like I said, I've never ordered anything via social media before. So this is what the brush looks like. I believed it was, based on how the color looked, I thought it was more of a coral color, but it's actually pink, as you guys can see. And the package says how to hold the detangle brush in a vertical manner and gently brush dry or wet hair. First of all, that is the first red flag for me. I'm not sure if this brush was specifically made with the intention of being used on coily or coarser type hair, but word of advice, if you have anywhere in the vicinity or the region of a type 4 hair, anywhere on the spectrum, whether A to Z, do not detangle your hair when it's dry. You will actually break your hair or pull your hair out unnecessarily if you do so that's the first thing. And then they go on to say, brush dry or wet hair from roots downwards. Now that confirms it. I do not think they made this brush for people with this hair type, because if you have ever detangled your type 4 hair, you would already know that if you try to detangle it from the root to the tip, it's the recipe for disaster. It's always best to do it from the tip, and you gradually, take your time and move towards the roots. It makes sense. That don't work for me. So I'm definitely not going to do that. It says one brush can be changed into 2 sizes when it is pulling at the first line, yada yada yada. It comes with some type of an attachment. This is how it looks. Ooh! It fell. So this is the little attachment thingy that you can use in order to make the bristles wider or to keep them in place, whatever you want to use it to do. But this is how it looks. Right off the bat, I can tell you that the brush is pretty sturdy to the touch. I like the fact that they do not have those little balls. I hate when the brushes have those little tiny balls at the ends, because based on my experience, they pull my hair out. So I'm happy about the fact that this don't have that. And very sturdy thing. Let me see. Like I said, it doesn't say Easy Brush, so I'm not sure if this is the authentic thing or if it's a knockoff, but it looks pretty identical to the actual Easy Brush. The ad said Easy Brush. The order confirmation said Easy Brush. Everything said Easy Brush. So I'm gonna take it that it's the authentic Easy Brush. But So what I'm gonna do, I already went ahead, washed my hair, and my hair has the conditioner in, so I'm going to attempt to detangle with the brush so that you guys can see how well it detangles my hair type, so that you guys can know if you have a similar hair type, how it may work for you. All right, yeah. So it's more practical to show you guys from the front, so I'm gonna start, which is not typically how I would detangle my hair. I would usually do it from the back, you know, towards the front, but for the sake of this video, I will just try to detangle this front section so that you guys can see. All right, yeah. All right, so the recommendation is that you do it vertically first, which is like in a downward motion, like such. I'm tempted to do it the regular way that I'm used to, which is horizontally. But let me try to see what works for the vertical way first. I'm already liking the fact that it's causing the curls to pop. That's always a good sign. It's doing its thing. It's effective. Alright, let's go ahead and now do it for horizontally rather. By the time I get to brushing horizontally, it's pretty fully detangled already from just doing it vertically. And what I really like about the mechanism of the bristles being separate is that I feel like it gives the brush more flexibility, and upon detangling, you know, it's easier for the bristles to individually glide through the hair, you know, unlike a typical regular brush. So far so good, you guys. This detangling this section was a breeze. So I'm loving it, and I like the fact, like I said before, it is very sturdy. Yeah. And barely any hair came out while I was detangling that section, so that is good. That's amazing. And of course, you can never judge based on one attempt, so let us try another section just in case. Yeah, so let us try another section. All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb and try a bigger section this time. Yes, because I want to put this bad boy to the test. You need to be able to stand up to the challenge, right? Okay, so let's see how it stands up to the challenge of a bigger section of hair. And again, oh, I keep forgetting this vertical thing. Vertical. It actually does work, you know, you guys. This whole vertical positioning of the brush, I don't know, it does something different. I believe because your hair grows, well, your hair is in a vertical position, I guess gliding the brush through it while the brush is in that same vertical position makes it easier for the hair to be detangled. Yeah, it sounds a little bit scientifically sensible to me. And I'm actually at the top of my hair already. Wow. Usually I'm taking my time at the ends and going up gradually, and it would take me a while, but I feel like this technique is working. Nice. This literally took me less than a minute to detangle. if I'm to estimate. I'm not looking at the time right now, but it feels like it's less than a minute to detangle this section. Yes, I am a fan. I am a huge fan of this brush, you guys. A huge fan of this brush. I'm so happy that I went out on a limb and ordered it. I've been seeing it all over the place. I would want to dub it as the social media brush of the year, because like literally all the social media sites are promoting this brush. So yeah. Alright, so if I was to try to understand how the technology works, the fact that the bristles are, well, each row of bristle is separate, then they move independent of each other, and as such what one row of bristle doesn't get in terms of detangling the hair, then the others can potentially get those tangles, and makes it so much easier for the knots to be released. Wow, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I'm pretty much already sold. I'm not done detangling yet, but I am pretty much very sold on this brush. I am super impressed with how easily my hair is detangled, and the fact that I do not have a ton of hair shedding while I'm detangling. So that is amazing for me. But the true test is right here. This is my problem. The problem part of my hair, the middle, it doesn't have that much elasticity. It has less elasticity than the rest of my hair. The middle is a little bit thinner, and it tends to shed a little bit more than the other parts of my hair. So I'm going to test this part for you guys first, because we are totally real around here. We're not about making any impressions. We want you guys to know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So let me try to work on this middle part, and then if it's good, then it's a wrap. Alright, so let me see how best I can do the vertical thingy. Vertical. Based on their recommendation, hold the brush vertically and brush. Of course, they say from roots to end, but I'm doing it from the ends to the root, because it makes more sense for us type 4, anybody for that matter. Practically, I think for anybody it makes more sense to detangle the root first. What am I saying? They even have me saying foolishness. To detangle the ends first and then the roots. Alright, so now we're moving on to their horizontal recommendation, which is the traditional way that you usually detangle or brush. It's not difficult at all. I thought that I would have more difficulty brushing through this section, but not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And you guys might see a little bit of resistance at the root, because the middle of my hair, the root is thicker than the end, because I experienced some shedding in the middle of my hair, and so when it grows back, of course the root part is shorter and have a little bit more volume. So that's what's happening. But look, Lord, what is this? No hair. Are you serious? The portion of my hair that usually have the most shedding, nothing. nothing. That's it, it's a wrap. Video over. I'm done. I am sold. I still have this portion in the back to do, but yeah, I can safely say that I approve of this brush. I endorse this brush. I would so buy this brush again, and I'm going to definitely buy at least one more color so that I can have it as a backup, because these people stop making these things ever so often sometimes, so I want to just make sure I have a backup so that I can, you know, use it. But yeah, there you have it, you guys, and I made sure that I did it in real time because I didn't want to have to edit the video and speed it up. I wanted you guys to see how it works, you know, in actual time. So yeah, that's it. That's my review of the Easy Brush. Again, I'm not sure if I can find the link. I will go in my email, see if I find the link to the website and link it below so that you guys can purchase one. Also, I believe I got it for $14.90 something, which I think was a great price. Yeah, but this is how the package looks. It says nothing about Easy Brush on it. The brush itself doesn't say Easy Brush on it either, so yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching this review. I hope it was helpful, and be sure to stay tuned for other videos to come. I typically post on Wednesdays and Saturdays. You know, sometimes I'm off by a day or so, but you know, the video is coming either way. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, rate, subscribe, share, and tell a friend about natural hair dynamics. And until next time. Oh, before I forget, you guys, this is the amount of hair that came out of my entire head. Never before, totally unprecedented. Never had this small amount of hair come out of my head when detangling on a wash day before. It's usually way more. Yeah, so this is a sign and an indication that the brush actually saves strands.